respected dignitaries on the dais, His Excellency, the Ambassador of Germany, and Kerala's dear friend, Sri Sridhar Vembu, Srimati Ashush Srivastava, the name is, maybe my pronunciation may not be correct, and our IT Secretary, and C. Sambashiva Rao, Sri Anu Vambiga, CEO, Start Mission, and my dear friends from different parts of the country and diplomats representing different countries also. It's a very pleasant occasion to be here, and it's a privilege to address this August gathering under the banner of Vision 2031 for Kerala's knowledge economy. As we chart Kerala's journey over the next decade, we envision a knowledge-driven, innovation-led economy powered by technology, translation research, AI, smart manufacturing, and our unique geographic and human capital strengths. Kerala stands at a pivotal juncture. We have long been known for our human development indicators, literacy, education, social capital. What is required now is to convert the human capital into productive, high-value output. A knowledge economy does not just reward education but innovation. The ability to convert ideas, research, technologies into products, services, livelihoods, exports, and global competitiveness. As the global landscape transforms with rapid digitalization, artificial intelligence, automation, and shifting supply chains, Kerala is adept with several key projects that will help us with the next steps. The Vizhinjam-Kollam-Punnur triangle is emerging as one of the Kerala's most strategic development zones, combining port-led growth, industrial capacity, and inland connectivity. With the Vizhinjam International Transshipment Port as its gateway, southern Kerala and southern Tamil Nadu as a manufacturing and maritime services hub, and Punnur-Tenkasi belt as an engineering and agro-industrial center, the triangle offers unmatched potential for logistic, electronics, food processing, and clean tech industries. Its multi-modal connectivity spanning road, rail, and port infrastructure positions it to become a major engine for exports, supply chain innovation, and high-value employment. This region will anchor Kerala's shift towards a resilient, globally integrated knowledge and manufacturing economy. The digital science parks, digital and science parks. We have digital science parks and other science parks. Envisioned as India's third generation science and innovation park, is taking shape in 3 universities as flagship hub for industry, academic cooperation in Kerala. Designed to bring together global technology companies, advanced research labs, and leading universities, the park will focus on areas such as AI, robotics, semiconductor technologies, food technologies, optics, and digital engineering. Kerala is making a decisive push in artificial intelligence by establishing state-supported GPU compute clusters through KSUM to give startups, researchers, and universities affordable access to high-end computational powers, an essential ingredient for training large models, running complex simulations, and developing next-generation AI products. Complementing this infrastructure, the state is launching an agentic AI hackathon, India's first dedicated innovation challenge focused on autonomous AI agents, workflow automation, and enterprise-grade LLM applications. Together, the GPU clusters and the hackathon aim to democratize AI innovation, attract global talent, and position Kerala as a national leader in cutting-edge production-ready AI development. The government is recapitalizing KFC, strengthening KSUM's grant and seed funding program along with the fund of funds to attract private venture capital. Alongside this, the state is working closely with SLB's state-level bankers committee to ensure timely working capital access, reduce credit bottlenecks, and expand lending to high potential innovators and MSMEs, creating a strong financial backbone through Kerala's growth sectors. We are also facilitating the establishment of a private feeder fund to help the scaling up of growing startups. Kerala is establishing a dedicated global capacity center, boilerplates, and launching an international GCC conclave to position the state as a preferred hub for captive R&D, engineering, design and knowledge centers of global enterprises. These boilerplates will provide plug-and-play workspace, talent pipelines, co-innovation access and fast-track clearances, enabling global firms to build high-value tech centers. The international conclave will bring together CXOs, global captives, consultants and investment partners, showcasing Kerala's deep talent, sectoral strengths and future-ready infrastructure, helping the states secure a larger share of the rapidly expanding global GCC market. The state has made significant new allocations to create next-generation IT parks, IT corridors in Kannur, Kollam, Info Park, Phase 2 and Techno City, ensuring that world-class digital infrastructure reaches every region. The Kollam model, it is a pioneering one in the state, developed in partnership with the city corporation. It is enabling local bodies to cooperate IT infrastructure and attract tech companies and GCC directly to emerging cities. Here I want to add something more related to the regional development of IT and tech sector. My dear friend Sri Sridhar Bambu is here. He was very kind enough to visit the state and he visited my constituency, Kottarakara, which is very near to his Tangasi campus. And after their detailed study, because business people generally have to study, they had studied and they found that we have enough capable youngsters to work with them. And they started an R&D center. Our respected CM was consented for the inauguration. A small R&D center, he inaugurated that and it was a success. Then the first park, they started as the first phase with 250 people, a IT park. It is not a IT park alone. I think a lot of research is happening related to different areas connected to this. This started there. So this is not only in Kottarakara. We have at least 10 IT companies and including medical research companies in different parts of the state, which I very proudly announced in the budget. These are the people who are working in different areas of the state. Two brothers who came back from US, they started their company in Sultan Batheri. Otherwise, Wayanad is not considered as a very prominent place for this kind of industries. They are doing it. In Chalakudi, such an industry, and their second campus, their second office space was inaugurated recently. I also was part of that. At least 10 places. I am not speaking about technology or high-tech industries alone. We have many other areas. For example, I announced in the budget one example of one young engineer who in management, he was a student, he's not an engineer, he's had an MBA. I noticed a news item in the paper that around 70 crore rupees was deposited or invested in that particular company. It's a chip making, but it's not computer chip, it is banana chips. So a company which is producing banana chips got 70 crore rupees as investment it is in Mavelikara, Chennithala. It's a regional area in this state. So other companies are there, medical equipment companies. So these companies are there in the interior parts of the state where you cannot say that interior because everywhere your internet connectivity is 100%. All other facilities are there and educated youngsters are there. Not only youngsters, we have senior people also to work there. So this is happening. So this is an area where even local bodies are coming up with new kind of cooperation with the government departments or private companies. So just I was telling about the Kollam Corporation and this their IT development. So after getting the Mr. Sridhar Bambu's support, we now are going to open the first work near home in the state in Kottarakara. It is working in other areas, but first one is going to open there, and new IT park around 1,50,000 square feet. That is also going to be started there. The construction is started. So everywhere, wherever these kind of facilities are coming, companies are coming, people are there to work. So that is what I want to say about the regional development which is happening in the state. These projects open up thousands of high quality jobs, expand Kerala's tech footprint beyond traditional centers, and build a truly distributed knowledge economy across the state. And recently now, in the last budget we announced EYO, a project that is expand your office. Wherever you have a small office, new entrepreneurs, they want more office space, but how to get the fund? So EYO initiative in the last budget offers loans up to 10 crore at a low interest rate through Kerala Financial Corporation. And the interest rate is finalized. 4% interest subvention will be there at a rate of around 5% to 6%. If you expand your office, you will get the benefit. So that is announced, and because of MCC, it is not rolled out. So it will come just after this election procedure. Not only that, we announced some, because Kerala startup and Kerala story will not stop with this, because tourism, there is a lot of scope there. So for bigger hotels and convention centers, there is a scheme around up to 50 crore rupees we are giving for, with subsidized interest rate we are planned in the last budget. That also going to rolled out in this month itself. So the new innings is another initiative which I want to say about, because this is announced in the last budget. It will be implemented through Kerala Startup Mission, aims to transform retirement into opportunity for experienced citizens, 50 plus. By funding people who have retired or 50 plus, at the age of that, they can do a lot of things by funding their entrepreneurial ventures, making them mentors, advisors, and integrating their wisdom into Kerala startup ecosystem, provide financial aid. That is also there in the scheme. Then there will be fellowship, a wisdom bank for mentorship, creating cycle of experience-led innovation for a Navakeralam. That is, that is our idea. These are very small things which we are doing, not many is there. But the new innings, so actually we thought about how to deal with second innings or like that, because those people who are in the work and they want to come back and they want to do something. So we decided we should be named as new innings. Because a lot of people are coming back. Many people have the service also after retirement, they want to, or after near the age of retirement, they want to do something. Because that's very interesting that the life expectancy is going up, and people who are retiring at the age of 56 or 60 or 65, they can do a lot of things with their experience. This is not a matter of money alone, not a return alone, because they can do a lot of things for the society. So this is an area where we want to do, and I cannot name many of the people, but somebody who retired from the very major, very important industries in the country, public sector undertakings, they want to do something. So this is an area where we want to do that. And I was just telling to our German ambassador, yes, we have a very good discussion and a very good meeting, and some of the German business people are here to have some contract for doing their business in the state. But what I am saying is Kerala wanted to do, we can surely, we are sending our people abroad because we have expert people. But at the same time, we want to have a lot of business activities, production activities to happen here. Why I am saying this? Because we are facing a problem like Germany, any other European country, Canada or America, the population is very much, it's not growing like that. Because wherever the economic growth is there, the population will be controlled well over. And while we were students in class 1, at the time 6 lakh students were enrolled every year. Now in the last year, we had only 2,85,000 students enrolled in the class 1. That means 50%, more than 50% birth rate is reduced. It is not because productivity question is not a question of whether children are there or not. Because there is a control South Indian states are facing that, and we are very fastly nearing the Japan's growth rate. 1.4 is there, now it is 1.74 Kerala, I think like that, 1.6 or like that. So what we need is, we want to have lot of people to work here. We want to bring people from other parts to work here. When I was speaking this in the assembly, when I took the charge as the minister, that I used to say that Kerala, our people will come back and work here, and we will invite others to work here. Some people were laughing, yes, Kerala, this is not happening. But now people are thinking that, yes, people can come, because like jokingly our friends are saying, this is a very good climate, very good air, very good atmosphere here. So we can come, people can come and do this thing here, and because of Vizhinjam and other areas, other developments, lot of things can happen here. So I expect this Huddle Global session and the coming days in the future, the vision will be like this. Kerala people will go everywhere and work there. But at the same time, many of the people who are working with expertise come back here and do it here. And many of the people from other parts of the country, from other parts of the world also will come here, because we had that very rich experience. I was mentioning about the famous man, Herman Gundert. See, how many years back he came here and helped us to create our grammar, dictionary and all in Malayalam. So the international connectivity and connection was there. So in the coming days, Kerala's vision will be there. We will do a lot of things, and we will go to every part of the country. At the same time, we will use this land, the opportunities to develop further. So these are the things. So I hope we are inviting all of you and others who are listening to us to build your next R&D lab in Kerala, because we have a lot of scope. And manufacture your next product in Kerala. Train your next engineering team here. Create your next AI breakthrough here. And launch your next global startup from here. This is what we are expecting. And I think this very important meeting will give a very strong message to the entire country, who will come and do cooperate with Kerala Circle, as well as we will also go and cooperate with others. This is what Kerala in the future we want to do. So this next time, once again, inviting all of you who came here, and I think that this will be very fruitful. I think it's going to happen here in the coming days. Thank you.